The author Marian Keyes wrote, "The landscape of the desert changes very gradually as little breezes lift grains of sand and move them, sometimes a few feet, sometimes miles and miles, so that at the end of the day, when the sun sets, the face of the desert is completely different from the landscape it had in the morning when the sun rose on it. In the same way, tiny little changes happen in you every day." My life before coming to Peru can be summed up in one word: chaos. I was flitting from one place to the next. I had no respect for myself, no respect for my parents, for nobody. I was the center of my universe, and that caused a lot of pain to others. I hate my old me. I really didn't want to come to Peru. I had problems from the other job to Brazil, but I was in financial crisis and desperate for a means to survive. My parents and children had pretty much written me off. I saw the job as a means of escaping reality, I guess. Funny enough, when I was arrested, I had never felt more peaceful in my life. Yes, I was upset about getting caught, but relieved that I would be forced to slow down and revise my life. I was taken to Santa Monica prison, which I didn't like, because that was just another form of chaos for me. I pretty much made my first genuine connection with God there, because I told him I was happy being in prison, but to please end the chaos in my life. 3 weeks later, I got sent to Ancon prison, where there is structure, rules, and order. In Ancon, some days are long and tedious, but then other days you wonder where the time went. It just zips by without you realizing it. When I think about my upcoming release, I am very excited, and yet nervous at the same time. You get into such a routine here that the moment there is a slight change in the schedule, you are thrown off balance immediately. I'm mostly anxious to get back into the world and try again. When I look back over my time in prison, I wonder how I possibly got this far, that I'm still going strong and have survived. I am healthier than ever. I have been clean for 5 years, and I haven't killed anyone. That has to be God working in my life. Before prison, the only time you would have heard God's name coming out of my mouth was if I was cursing him. I am very ashamed of that fact, but now I love him with all my heart. It is wonderful having God in my life. I can see subtle changes in myself. You can't keep running from life or use substances to try and make the blow softer. You need to face life head on. God has a plan for your life, and he will get your attention, one way or another. He is the best way.